My name is Kristian Leontiou, and I am one of the members of One eskimO.
Awesome. Well, hey, thanks so much for making the session. Did you have fun
Yeah,
today?
it was cool. It was cool. It was, you never know what to expect with things where you have to talk when you're not used to doing it. But it's cool. A couple of songs in, everyone kind of loosened up a bit, and I think it's just nice to play songs in a different way from what we play them on our live set. Live set is this, but we trigger a lot of sounds, and so it's a big ambient, big sound in our live set. So it's nice to just do songs today as well that we've never done half of them acoustic the way that we've done today. So we
Oh, really?
just,
Cool.
as we were kind of running them at the beginning, we thought, we'll try a couple new songs. So yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, no, well, you guys sounded great. I know it gets a little hot in there, so sorry about
No,
that.
it's totally fine, totally fine.
So, but yeah, no, it was so fun having you. So tonight you're playing at the Great American Music Hall, and you're pretty stoked to be playing with Gomez. You guys have toured a little bit, if
Yeah,
I'm not mistaken.
we've been on the road with them for on and off for a few weeks now.
Yep.
But we've pretty much just been touring since last June, whether it be radio stuff, whether it be gigs or what have you. And we'll be putting our own tour together after Coachella. The dates will probably start going up online after Coachella. We just need to kind of get that out of the way. I think that's our kind of next benchmark, really, that we're kind of working towards a good show there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been good fun on the road with them.
Yeah, Coachella, that's going to be a blast. I'm sure you guys are looking forward to that. So you're going to be going home, and where is home, by the way? Now.
It's a bus, a transit bus that drives around America is home. And I'm not going home. I think a couple of the guys are going home for like 7 days. I think tomorrow night or the night after. I'm gonna stay out here for the week, and then I think our next show's in New York in like about a week and a half or so.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, and then some more things around there, and then like I said, just kind of more things dotted around until we do Coachella.
That's great.
So,
That's
yeah.
great. Where in New York are you playing?
I'm not sure. I'm the
remember?
worst person out of everybody to ask on that, but it's always on. Adam puts a lot of stuff online, and I think it's oneeskimo.com is the website. So
Awesome. OneeskimO.com, definitely. So tell me a little bit about songwriting. I mean, just hearing to kind of the total poetic lyricism that's going on there. You're talking about things that are totally out there, like UFOs and craziness too. But it's very story-like, and
yeah.
And can you talk a little bit about what inspires you?
I think my background before anything was writing songs, and I think I just spend time over it. I just spend time trying to do stuff. Candy is one of them songs. Candy's the first single we've been promoting, and that's one of them songs that it's kind of is what it is. It's on its sleeve. It says what it kind of says on the pack. But a lot of the songs throughout the album, we try to really just write songs about kind of more kind of how we see things, really, and kind of different observations, I suppose, and then I think just turning that into a song, it's just trying to make that feel a bit magical as well.
Yeah.
And I really spend a long time writing songs. It's not something. It's strange. Some of the songs on the album, and the ones that normally get the most attention are the ones that kind of come out quickly, The ones that I'm most proud of are definitely the ones that I've worked out exactly what I want to say and how I want to say it. And I think whether it be music or lyrics or melodies, I think all the influences come from different places. But Bob Dylan as a lyricist is a big lyrical influence to me, and many more as well. Yeah, I suppose ideas just come from everywhere, really.
Cool. And then obviously your influences. I know you guys were talking about some of the bands that you've been listening to lately, but if I were to ask you, what's been playing over and over again on your iPod, what would...
Well, I think I force a lot of what I listen to on the rest of the band in the car, because I try and find myself up the front of the bus.
Yeah, DJing to your victims in the back.
Yeah, exactly. So there is a lot of kind of Radiohead and a lot of Bjork and...
Yep.
And you just bought this amazing Hendrix record that I'm digitalising at the moment. That we've been all listening to stuff that we've not heard from Hendrix before.
Awesome.
Kind of old gigs that have just been well recorded that were stuck on vinyl. yeah, I think, like I said, I think, you know, musically, you know, there might be kind of sounds I like from Pink Floyd, and lyrically there might be lyrics I'd listen to from Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
It's I think it's everywhere, you know, and even movie, you know, I'd say even the feel of how we wanted the percussion to sound.
Yeah.
I think that's all come from probably movie and just kind of day-to-day stuff that you hear and see. Really, I think like I said, I think musically, lyrically, I think it just comes from everywhere, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's amazing stuff that you guys are doing. Very complicated, complex, but like totally deep and exciting particularly for me back in the control booth mixing it down.
No, it felt good. It felt good.
You know, you guys sounded great. Sounded great. Well, hey, I know you got a busy schedule. Thanks so much for making it to the sessions today, and hope to see you soon. Good luck tonight. I hope to see you there too.
Brilliant, man. Thank you
very much.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.